obviously Will then can cue Ben.
All right, it's on now. It's on live.
All right, Ben, when are you ready?
Go for it. Zip. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Hotspot Gamer Podcast. We're back again, and everybody's here. Everybody's
here.
Yeah, we're not missing anybody. We got Liam, we got Luke, although Luke probably almost was missing after last night, apparently.
I'm surprised he did not get arrested.
He's not arrested. He's not dead. We're happy. Will and Mike are also here. So, a lot of, well, I mean, not a lot of stuff, but some stuff still happening after E3, which isn't really typical most years. Usually everything's pretty much just dead in the water after E3, but we do have some video game news and stuff to talk about, and I guess I'll start off this week with whatever news we've had so far about Final Fantasy VII, the remake. As we've talked about before, the director of the game previously didn't know he was actually going to be working on the game until I believe around the time of its announcement.
Yeah, he was just getting paid to do shit, and he was like, I don't know why I'm getting paid. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
All this money's going in my account. What the fuck? Oh well, I'll just spend it.
Where did these papers come from? But we actually still don't have too much to talk about as far as the game coming out. Obviously, it's going to be coming out next year sometime. But there was an interview done with the new director of the Final Fantasy VII Remake, and I guess he's all in because he's looking forward to doing this, and then after completing this project, he has an interest in remaking Final Fantasy V and Final Fantasy VI for the next-gen consoles.
Can I ask a stupid fucking question?
Sure, why not?
Because I'm not a Final Fantasy player. Why 7? Because there's 13 of them, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. Well,
I thought they were like on 17.
Yeah, they are.
7 was a big.
Okay,
7
well,
was a huge.
I'm not a Final Fantasy player, so I don't know.
Well, neither am I. I think it's boring as fuck. But this is my opinion.
Wow, remake 7. What's so special about Final Fantasy 7?
Well, if you'd shut up, I'll tell you. No, Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9 were huge fan favorites, and out of the 3 of those, Final Fantasy 7 needed a little bit of a boost up the most because it was well received, well loved by Final Fantasy players, and it was also at the beginning of that polygon 3D polygon era of games. So anything you were playing that game for its story, you were not playing it for the looks. I mean, the CG cutscenes looked beautiful in that game, but the gameplay itself.
This is actually from the Final Fantasy VII Remastered. This photo right here.
Yeah, that's fine, but that's not what the original game looked like.
Oh yeah,
I played the original game.
It looked more like Minecraft.
Yeah, it looked a lot like Minecraft.
It looked like Minecraft, and all the guys had like balls instead of muscles on their arms.
What happened if Zelda and Minecraft had a baby?
Honestly, it didn't look that great, and it really could have used a remake, and now it's finally coming. And a lot of Final Fantasy fans have wanted this for years.
Okay, so you're obviously a Final Fantasy fan, then. Are you going to pre-order this game? Are you going to buy this game?
I'm going to buy this game. If you're a fan of Final Fantasy, then yes, I would buy this game. Absolutely.
Okay, well, okay, show of hands, who else is going to buy this game?
Where's the cricket sound effects?
We'll try this on Facebook. Mark will put out a poll on Facebook. Who's going to buy Final Fantasy
This is
VII.
what's gonna happen.
All our fans out there, go look
There
at
it
go look at the poll, and we'll give the vote. We'll let the vote run for a week, and we'll give the results on next week's podcast. How's that go?
That's fine with me, but I don't give a shit about the poll.
No, I'm interested to know how many people out there
Yeah.
are looking forward to this game.
Probably a lot, though. I mean, the Final Fantasy series has made 17 games, so obviously it's popular. It's people. It's just that normal people like us don't play it. And Luke doesn't count because he can barely hold his head up. So
That's not because of Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I think everyone had a rough night last night. So
yeah.
But yeah, Final Fantasy VII was probably one of the best Final Fantasies.
It was.
Okay.
The original version is highly regarded to this day as one of the best Final Fantasy games.
Well, I remember when PS1 was out. I think my son played the Final Fantasy games on the PS1.
Mm-hmm.
But
good old days.
I was never a fan. So, but like I said, Michael put a thing on Facebook, and we'll see what you guys think of Final Fantasy VII. Right?
Yeah.
Mike, what is this I see on the screen?
Oh my
What is this?
Ooh, blood.
My God, man. Mike, what is this?
Cool. I know what it is. It looks awesome.
I know what it is too because I watched the video even though I
I
didn't
think
want to.
everybody has, because all they had to do was put the words PT with it, and it started a frenzy. That was genius ever.
Yeah. So this is Allison Rhodes. Let's see. The developers are Lilith Ltd. out of UK.
Woo!
They took over I can't say took over the PT project, but they basically stole the idea because they were able to because Konami actually canned it. So they got the concept, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. Graphically, the game looks a lot sharper than the PT. If you played the PT trailer, this game looks 100 times better.
That's fucking amazing, actually.
Yeah,
That looks awesome.
That's fucking amazing.
For the let's see, would you guys want to know about the story or the gameplay first?
We've seen something similar in PT, obviously, so let's go with the story first, I guess.
Yeah, let's go to the story.
All right, so let's see the story. Okay, Allison Rhodes takes place in a British suburban house. You play as the role of an unnamed person who wakes up in one faithful Monday morning without any recollection of what happened at all. So your mouth is stale. Your head is pounding. I'm sure Luke feels like this. And every beam of light pierces your eyes like 1,000 needles.
Yeah, that sounds like this morning.
This is about your life, Luke. Whoa, except for the meat cleaver.
Well, this is actually they're stating it's going to be for the Oculus. This is the way that if you look at the bottom right-hand corner, that looks real. It looks like you're looking through a fucking window. Actually, all these pictures do. I don't know how good the quality is on your computer, but it's probably pretty bad.
Awesome,
I've seen it, though. I've seen the footage, so, I mean, it looks amazing.
Anyways, let's see. You're trying to piece yourself back together throughout the day. You realize that you have a wife and daughter that live with you. How do you just realize, hey, wait a second, there's somebody living here with me?
Wait a minute.
So,
what the fuck?
Where did they come from?
but their whereabouts are unknown, and all you want to do at this point is to sleep off your hangover, right?
Yeah.
That's what Luke wants to do.
So tomorrow will be a new day, and blah blah blah. Let's see. It's in the middle of the night, and you're rudely woken up by a loud noise,
I don't think it was a doorbell ringing.
followed by a screen. And yes, there's a little nipple shot in there for you, Ben. There's a nip slip. Okay. Anyways, let's see. You witness a you witness a fight with a couple that's living upstairs. So obviously you live in a two-bedroom, two-floor family house. It accumulates that the girl is actually murdered. At this point onward, the clock is ticking. You have until 3:15 a.m. to solve the girl's horrid murder. So that's what we know about the game so far. The gameplay-wise, as far as the mechanics go, picking up and examining objects, I think we've seen that inside the trailer. As simple as pushing a button and moving the mouse or joystick to rotate it. What else we got here? They do have an inventory menu, but it wasn't ready when they launched the gameplay.
Okay.
Hence why they didn't show us. The fighting, there's not going to really be much combat going on in here. Combat will be only minor focus in the game. It will be
break away from something dragging you under a bed or some shit.
Yeah, it's more of the question of self-defense.
Hopefully, it's not all quick time events.
Oh God, please!
I think this is going to be a Ben. I think we need to let Ben play this game and record his reactions.
Oh yes, when it comes out, there will be.
If you see back at this meat cleaver, it says press Q to equip the meat cleaver. So obviously you can equip weapons, but I think they're just mainly for self-defense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I won't be playing it, so.
You want this thing running at you? Look at this thing.
No, I'm good.
I'd do it.
Nipple?
Apart from the nipple, I mean, I could do without the blood all over her chest.
Well, if Luke has another couple of drinks, he'd fucking bang that shit. He'd be all over that like a bad rash, man.
So, let's see. We know all about the entity that was in this trailer. Like, this is Lily. That's her name.
Hi, Lily.
She was doing that murder. But they also confirmed that there are going to be more than one entity in the game.
So more dead people.
Yeah, so there's gonna be more dead people. Yes.
Is there any indication as to how many gameplay hours it will be, how big the game is, or anything like that?
No, they're trying. They can't do that right now because they're still only in the pre-alpha stage of the game. Creator Chris Kelser is in touch with PlayStation and Xbox, and he's trying to bring it, and he's trying to make the game available for the PS4 and the Xbox One. The game is going to be on Steam. You're going to be able to play the game with the Oculus or without the Oculus. So no matter what you
makes sense because that's why it would make sense is on PC because I don't think Oculus is for consoles, right? It's just for PC.
Yeah,
currently
it's a PC.
Yeah,
thing.
but we'll talk about that in a bit anyway. So
now for the release date is going to be the third quarter of 2016. But nothing conclusive yet. They're just saying the third quarter of 2016 that this game will come out. Okay.
So up until that point, we have to figure out a way to get Oculus so we can record playing Allison Road when it comes out on Oculus.
Now, I have a question about this game. Is it going to cost $60 or is it going to cost $100, including the season pass?
No, you have to get the special codes from Red Bull.
Yes.
Oh.
But the thing that got me, I watched this. Okay, I was in my tractor trailer watching this trailer when it came out, and at this point, this screenshot that I have right now made me jump when I was watching it on my cell phone.
I'm not playing this game.
Ben's like, fuck that. If Mike jumped from his cell phone, I ain't fucking playing it on a big screen. You fucking
No. He's gonna play it on Oculus.
fuck the big screen.
No, if you got that fucking screen out of an image on a cell phone, I'm not even touching it. I'm 10 miles away from that.
Guys, they heard him accounting away when he played PT, so we do have to be cautious.
All right.
Dick.
Thank you. Huh?
I hope that answered some questions that you guys were probably thinking about the game. I don't know.
Yeah, it looks, dude. From what I've seen, I gotta say this. This is what I gotta say about the company doing this. They're smart for doing this.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you look. Well, it is cashing in. Let's face it. I'm not saying it's going to be not going to be a good game, but
I am just really hoping that that it comes out, for consoles. I really hope.
it will. If there's money to be made there, it will come out on console.
Yeah.
Ah!
I'm sorry. I had to do it. Had to put it there.
Didn't scare me. I'm good.
Well, who's up next?
Be Luke with Need for Speed.
Luke, you awake, buddy?
I'm still here. Yeah, I'm still here.
All right.
Everybody,
Talk up, Luke, I can't hear you!
You just made his headache worse.
I know. Yeah. Released at E3. They reckon it's going to be like the revamping the whole series again type thing, because obviously Rivals was a bit of a letdown, and the fans want a game a bit more like Underground and Most Wanted with the police chases, the more customization, stuff like that. So they've gone through the game again, doing it again. They've been doing Need for Speed for over 20 years, so they said, time for a good reboot. They've been working with a couple of companies to do the upgrades for the cars, something called Speed Hunters, which I think is an American company. They try and make the cars more customizable, from visually and performance-wise. Looks really good game. The trailer to it, bloody brilliant. And they've got 5 main game modes. One which is speed, style, build, crew, and outlaw. So you chasing from the cops, working with other players, making your car look pretty, especially like Will in a nice pink car.
Oh yeah, I'm ready to rock it.
Yeah, man. It's like, they say it's a nocturnal game, so it's basically gonna be set at night, or like visually really good game.
And it's open world, right?
Yeah, it's twice the size of the environment of Rivals, which isn't hard because that was tiny.
Right, and what about Underground?
Underground was quite. Underground was quite big, wasn't it?
Yeah, Underground 2 was really big. But anyway, sorry.
But yeah, the funny customization bit. I watched one of the videos earlier of somebody doing a Subaru, and you change the tyre colour, you can change the rims, put a spoiler on that looks like it's like a jumbo jet.
Look at that picture right there, that GT3 coming up on the what is that, a 458 Italia Ferrari?
Yeah, it's a 458.
Yeah. That's the great thing with Need for Speed. They always had where games like Forza or Gran Turismo would always be missing cars. Certain manufacturers, for whatever reason, Need for Speeds always seem to get all the cool cars in one thing.
Yeah, to be honest, I hope they get this one right, because as I say, Rivals an absolute letdown. I've been playing all Need for Speed.
Oh, Rivals was absolutely just
yeah. I played it and returned it. Literally, I bought it, played it, returned it.
I gave my copy away. I just didn't want it. It was just awful. Didn't want it in my collection.
I gave mine away as well. I just gave my fucking copy away.
I got mine the day after Christmas, whenever that was, a year ago or so, whenever it came out. It was only $35 or whatever. They had it right after it had come out during the Christmas time. They already had it for $35 or something, so I bought it new, but I literally returned it right away. So
yeah, it's another game that's dropping the Xbox 360 and the PS3. They're ending out on next gen and PC only.
Okay, so they're only going next gen. They're not going old gen consoles.
No, that's what they said.
And they're not even next gen now. It's just current systems versus the old ones.
Well, yeah, that's what we mean anyway, because a lot of people still play them on their PS3s and stuff like that.
Yeah, hey, we still have a PS3 here.
I still have mine. Huge install base on that system.
But yeah, visually this game looks fantastic, especially when going for the city at night. You've got all the rain on the roads. The cars look good. It looks like they've actually listened to the fans and gone back to some of the stuff that we liked in the other games. And
Are you still going to be able to drive through a petrol station and have your car repaired instantly?
I hope so. But I hope that they do have a demo or something of this game before it comes out, because I really, after the letdowns they've had, they need to let the fans try it out.
Well, I'm sure they'll do what everybody else is doing right now, the current trend. So you have to pre-order to get in on the exclusive beta or something like that.
Right.
Yeah,
You know what, though? That's not a horrible deal.
Like Star Wars Battlefront. They're not betaing that game at all.
Well, they don't have to. That's
They don't
Star Wars.
have to. It's people are going to buy it regardless. It's Star Wars. Everyone's going to fuck.
There are
Yeah,
people who are going to buy that
But,
game
I'm
just
just
because
saying,
it's
it's
Star
not all
Wars.
games are betting. You know what I mean?
But Star Wars, though, yeah, the people who buy that game, they're going to be people who buy it just to have it collect with their Star Wars stuff. I mean, they don't even have PlayStations.
That's just like Ben and Destiny. See, Ben bought the collector's edition for Destiny, which he owns everything for Destiny, but he just wants the extra shit.
He wants that strange coin. Got to have that strange coin.
That's all. He spent $80 for a strange coin.
Pre-ordered this edition, yeah.
Well, you're smart too, though, if you were going to get it, because I think they're sold out now, or pre-ordered out.
They are. I tried to pre-order one the other day. So.
Yeah.
I actually pre-ordered I put in my pre-order this past week, and I was scared that there wasn't going to be any, but apparently somebody just canceled their pre-order. So
They probably read about all the debacle, which we're not going to get into right now.
No, we've already gone into that last week, I guess.
Touch it on that, or are we going right to Liam? I mean, do you want to go right to Luke?
Really quick before we get off car games.
Yeah.
I do want to say something. PlayStation snuck something in. I haven't actually checked the store. I need to, but apparently the PlayStation Plus version of Drive Club came out.
Yep.
I tried playing it, and Luke was right. It's the most frustrating piece of shit I've ever played.
The worst game.
I listened to Luke, and I didn't buy it.
It's free.
Download it free. Yeah.
Right.
I downloaded it, and yeah, that was extremely disappointing.
Get your 3 stars, you've got to do a whole lap without hitting another car. But if they hit you, you still lose a star. So you're out in front, nice driving, keeping. And then some little idiot just bangs you in the back. That's it. You can't get your 3 stars. It's shit.
All right, well I won't download it. Sweet. Moving on.
Download the soccer.
Moving on up.
Tonight, I'm not talking about a game. I am going to mention one. I'm talking about basically when we spoke about E3 a couple of weeks ago, we didn't talk too much about the upcoming tech because there was just too many games to talk about and too many reveals and too many nice things. But
hey, do you know what? You're full of shit because I went over all the headsets coming out.
yes, you did, but you didn't exactly go. You didn't delve too deep into it, did you, Mark?
You touched on them.
You touched on it, Mark.
There was too many. There's too many of them.
Calm down. I'm talking about two particular headsets coming out for the Xbox and the PlayStation. Now, while we don't often mention the dirty word of Xbox on our podcast, it has to be said that the HoloLens is an absolute incredible design and masterpiece as far as I'm concerned.
Well, it does have its share of problems. I mean, like with the visual size of the screen inside the lens.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that big.
No, it's not that big. Yes, no, I get it.
You have to look like that when you're looking at
Look at these douchebags. I don't want to look like that when I'm wearing it. I don't know. That's just me.
Anyway, let him talk, Mike.
The whole point of it is that taking it away from Minecraft, because while that whole presentation was incredible, the Minecraft thing is just a very small, tiny part of what you can do with the HoloLens.
Right.
You know, if you okay, I mean that's one game world there, what Mark's showing us at the moment, of Minecraft and whatever. But you can literally have a virtual desktop, so your computer, instead of having a screen open on your computer or whatever, you can literally have a virtual desktop in your living room. So you switch on your computer, you put on your HoloLens, and all of your stuff's there, and you can manipulate things with your voice and your hands.
Just to clear it up, Morpheus and Oculus and those things are considered VR, virtual reality, but
Yeah.
HoloLenses are technically AR, augmented reality, right?
It's augmented reality. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Just clearing that up.
But
Go ahead.
augmented reality, just like this, the whole Minecraft thing, you can play a game with it. You'll see the whole fucking game. Well, in the little screen that you do have, you can see this. You actually see it popping out of your table and all this, because we saw the example at E3. And it was fucking amazing. Blew my
It
mind.
was fucking amazing. Everybody was amazed when that guy stood up at the table and said "render world," and it rendered a fucking world on the guy's table.
Yeah,
That was awesome.
That was pretty fucking awesome.
That was an yeah moment. Let's be honest, Jeff. It was a fucking yeah moment. PlayStation, unfortunately, couldn't come back with anything quite as.
But their product looks a lot better.
Yes, it fucking does, and that's what I was getting to, Mike. Their product looks a lot fucking better. Also, while HoloLens is very cool, like as Will pointed out, being able to have things pop up and whatever, Morpheus is going to be more of a, I think, it's going to be more for the FPS type players out there. You're going to be able to, they're going to render 3D worlds where you're going to be able to play like this bloke here. He's playing a boxing game most likely, or diving with sharks, or running around. They're releasing a game with the release of the Morpheus. They're releasing a 3v3 tech
Rigs.
mounted game. It's basically you wearing a suit, like a tech armor suit, and you're running around and you shooting people. Now
Yeah, like Tech Warrior.
that to me, yeah, it's like MechWarrior, yeah. So that to me is pretty cool. You know what I mean? That's more of the VR aspect of things. You're not rendering,
that looks cool right there. Having a
rendering things that are.
I would shit myself if I saw that. I would not ever play this game.
That looks awesome, dude. I want to.
Dude, I am so terrified.
This is the whole thing that I'm looking forward to more than I'm looking forward to HoloLens, because while HoloLens is awesome and you can, like I said, render like your computer display all over your fucking living room if you wanted to, the Morpheus is going to give you a more immersive gameplay experience. You know what I mean? So you're gonna be there. You're gonna be able to turn your head and look where you're going and what you're doing and whatever. And your controller is basically gonna be there for the actions that you do, not so much the looking and whatever. It will be for movements and actions, which I think is really cool. I can imagine they're probably going to have problems with rendering things like that. People are going to have to get used to not looking around with their fucking analog sticks, because I'm fairly certain that's going to get confusing at some point.
You'll probably be able to turn off your analog stick or something.
Well, this is where I'm thinking they're going to go. When you're playing a game like this, I think those little analog sticks are going to be rendered useless or inoperative.
Well, hence why you're going to be using these.
Well, yeah, but you won't use those on probably everything. You could still use your controller. You just and say in a Call of Duty game, if you were playing that, you wouldn't use your right thumbstick, because that's for aiming and looking around. You would just use your left for moving.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Correct.
Well,
you would only use it to move forward and backwards and whatever, but all your looking, all your sights and stuff. So I think they're still looking at the websites over this last week. They're still obviously developing everything and developing things for it. And when Morpheus is released, there's not going to be a shit ton of games that are going to come out with it, and it's also not going to be compatible with the games that we currently are playing.
No.
So the Call of Duty fans out there that are thinking, I'm going to grab this Oculus when it gets released next year, pop it on and play Call of Duty. It's not going to work like that, unfortunately.
No, that'll be more for the games. After that comes out, I'm sure they'll make a Call of Duty. That's
pretty much the thinking behind it, is that once they get it right, and look what Mark's showing me now. I didn't even look. But when they get it right, you're going to be able to play your FPS games fully immersed. So that to me is going to be awesome. You know what I mean? Having the world here instead of over there is going to make the PvP experience
amazing.
It's going to make it amazing.
All I gotta say is, I want to see Spider-Man, a game with that, where you could swing around New York, man.
Motion sickness, bro. Fucking hell.
Well, they're still trying to work that out, but this thing right here, Okay, it's for PlayStation 5. I think it's just an art concept, but if you look at the side, waveform translator, it picks up your brain waves and moves stuff with your mind.
Now we're getting into the scary shit.
No, but the thing is, they already have this technology out where you can control stuff with your mind.
Yeah, well, they do because there are people that are not physically able to do things.
But listen, if this was actually going to happen for the PlayStation 5, there is no need for a controller anymore. That means you'll just be sitting there on your couch, not even moving, just thinking of everything.
Well, that's fucking Ben's dream right there, mate.
I mean, you could just turn on virtual sex and you're good to go.
That's great for married guys.
Right before we get into Will's thing, just so that I stay on top of the game industry real quick. This month, God of War Remastered is being released, as the hotspot gamers out there will know. Just giving a basic overview of they haven't added much into the game, obviously not. They've just rendered it looking absolutely stunning. I've seen some of the gameplay footage, and I've looked at some of the stuff online, and I've been a God of War fan since it was released for PS2, and I'll never not be a God of War fan.
Well, the thing is, when the Last of Us Remastered came out, it looked a hell of a lot better than the original.
Yes, it did. And if anybody remembers playing God of War 3 for PS3, I was physically a little bit disappointed because the first God of War didn't look that good. Obviously not. It was for PS2. Before its time, it looked brilliant. And when God of War 3 was released, it looked exactly the fucking same.
I've never been a God of War fan, so I've never played any of the games.
It was a little bit disappointing to go to what was then the next gen console and have the same graphic rendering in a game. But
do you know what that's called? Lazy development.
Well, also, I know.
What else it's called? They knew they were going to make a fucking remastered version of it for the next console, so they're just selling it twice.
Wasn't that game made at the beginning of that system's life cycle?
What was that?
Wasn't that game made like towards the beginning of the PlayStation 3's life cycle?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Well, I mean, you're seeing that now with games that are made on the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. It's shit that could have been put on the last gen consoles. Only this new one, they're prettier.
Dude, that's just like the PlayStation 5 is going to be coming out in 2017.
Right, but what I'm saying is, towards the beginning of the life cycle, the development isn't going to be as good because developers haven't been able to harness its full potential yet.
No, I understand that.
We saw that with Watch Dogs.
As a personal lover of God of War 3, I was disappointed, and I'm very much looking forward to it looking as stunning as it should have looked when it was released for the PS3.
Well, when you stream it, I'll be watching.
I will be streaming it, and you will watch it. Anyway, so we can move on to Will now because I've had my say. So. Will's going to talk about some zombies.
Will, speak up.
And other things.
He's going to talk about Luke, because Luke's a zombie.
So recently they finally released on PlayStation and PC the Call of Duty Supremacy DLC, the third DLC for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Yep, that's not wrong one.
I mean, wrong one. That is the wrong one. Let's go to this one.
There he is, guys.
That's the right one.
So, in the zombie mode, we'll just cover this right off the bat. In the zombie mode, for those people who've been playing it, know that in the last one, and a character named played by John Malkovich was kind of shot in the head.
Boo!
But he's not dead. His voice still in the new. But in his place, the new character is the only Bruce Campbell,
Nice.
So, yeah, I mean, and he's a playable character.
That's awesome.
I mean, he has. I mean, honestly, if you were going to pick another guy who could have one-liners, who else besides Bruce Campbell? Oh, those little fuckers right
Shop
there.
smart. Shop S.
Look at those fuckers wearing exosuits.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
and those guys are even worse. Those in the dog behind them, they're teleporting zombies and zombie dogs. These son of bitches will do basically a Nightcrawler from X-Men and like bloop bloop, and they're up in your grill.
Oh, fuck that, I'm out.
Just so you know, yesterday we did a live stream with 3 buddies. It was Sam, Chris, and oops. Anyway, we went a live stream, went 20 rounds, was pretty amazing. Oh yes, it was David, DRW Red Knight. We went, and he beasted, by the way. So they and we went 20 rounds. There is a video up right now on the Hotspot Gamer site through my. I just put it on our playlist of about 10 minutes of my footage of me playing with a couple other people, rocking the OHM and dual-wield M1 irons revolvers, which are beastly in zombies. I will say this: best map they've come out with yet. It's a big map. It's got lots of places to run the zombies around. Lots of neat little things. Little rubber sharks that you have to find for Easter eggs to play the music. And apparently you have to get teleported off the boat you're on because you're on a boat. It's called the Carrier is the name of the map, and you're on a boat. And apparently you have to get teleported off at some point and dig up stuff that John Malkovich hid on an island. Have not got that far yet.
If John Malkovich hid stuff on an island, you're not supposed to find it.
Well, in the game you have to get to the end game. Onto the multiplayer side of it, there are 4 new maps, as always. The first being Skyrise, which is a re-imaged map of the high-rise map from Modern Warfare 2.
That was a great map.
Yeah, it's really cool. They pretty much it's the same map with just like some more like futuristic stuff in it, but it's the same map.
Do they still have that little glitch where you can climb up the ladder and get way up on top of the map?
They actually didn't make it a glitch now. It's you can get up there now. You just have to jump over to this little scaffolding that's broken anyway.
Yeah. Same thing.
Along
Same
with
thing.
Skyrise, they've got Parliament, which is in England, right there in the Thames, on some kind of, it's like partly on land and partly on this ship. And anyway, it's right there in London. Kremlin, which is in some third world country. I'm just kidding. We love Russia. And Kremlin is obviously in Moscow. And then Compound, which is this really cool map in the training grounds, like an Atlas training grounds. It's got great lanes and amazing map. Highly recommend it if you do have it to check it out. I mean, that is one of the best maps they've had in a long time. And they've updated the Exo Grapple playlist with the new maps and, of course, Carrier. This is the best DLC, in my opinion, that they've come out with for Advanced Warfare. I've been playing it all week. Not this particular map pack, but I've been warming up this whole week, getting back into Call of Duty. And I got to say, these maps have been fun, and I would recommend it if you're a Call of Duty fan. Buy it. Even if you don't, if you skip the last one, it's okay. Those maps suck. Even that zombie map sucked. But if you're a fan of Call of Duty and you like zombies and you like multiplayer stuff, buy this map pack. It's worth the $15.
Well, I'm holding true. I bought the first DLC for Advanced Warfare, and I'm not buying any other DLC.
Well, I can tell you this, Ben, you're missing out on this one. This is actually a good. This was worth the purchase. I would recommend it. The High Rise is a well done recreation, actually really well done. And Compound's amazing map, and Kremlin and the Parliament are really cool too. They're not bad maps, but the zombie map on their Carrier is really good. I'm so close to not done. I was bored with the last map pack, the Infection one on Burger Town and stuff, right after it came out. I was already bored with it. This map pack is good. You don't have to buy it though, Ben, but I'm telling you, it's pretty good.
I probably won't. I'll just go back to Black Ops 2 and play zombies over there. That was fun.
I'm okay with that, but yeah, I don't think that Treyarch did it better. I'm not going to lie, but they're getting better. for a group that's just started, I mean, Sledgehammer Games had never done this before, so I think they did really well. And also, you get to play Bruce Campbell. I mean, the man, the myth, the chin. It's fun.
Shop smart. Shop smart.
And Mike's staring weirdly at the screen.
Mark's bored. That's why you're talking about fucking Call of Duty.
Good job projecting, Liam. Good job projecting.
I'm not projecting. I had a look at the Advanced Warfare Zombies map pack. I watched some gameplay of some players on YouTube. I watched some of your gameplay, Will, when you were broadcasting, and
thank you. By the way, thank you, because we had I think at one point 9 viewers. So I was really if there's anybody out there in the fan base who listened to that or watched it. I know a couple people who did, but thank you. By the way, that was awesome. I'm glad people enjoyed it.
And Mark and I and Luke have to say thank you to all the viewers that came and watched our absolute fucking waste of time.
Oh my God, that was a train wreck.
Well, since we've all done our news, we can lead into this week's Mike's Bad News segment.
Yeah, well, Mark needs to rant now, because if he's not going to rant, I'm going to fucking rant.
Mike,
go ahead,
you, buddy.
All right, so me and Liam were planning to fight in Mortal Kombat all fucking week. We didn't have the knowledge that apparently the internet actually provided before the game even came out. Apparently, there's a region lock on Mortal Kombat X only for the PlayStation 4. So, yeah, it couldn't happen. And it sucked.
It didn't just suck. It was fucking.
It was horrible.
Trying to figure out a way to fucking play each other, and then it never fucking happened. On the
you
bright
get
side, though, I played
everything.
against Lucas Campbell, who was challenger number 2, and I kicked his fucking ass. So there you go, Luke. I'm the winner of that fucking challenge, ain't I?
Yeah,
For everybody listening out there, this week's Saturday, same time, same place, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Myself, Will, Mark, and Luke will be playing Dying Light.
Bozak Horde, baby.
Yeah, no, not. I don't have the Hozak.
No, not the Bozak Horde. We're just going to be doing.
We're gonna play. Basically, 3 of us are gonna play as humans, and Mark over there is gonna play as the monster, and we're gonna see who wins.
And we're going to kick Mike's ass. He's rusty. We're going to kick Mike's ass.
No, I don't think so.
I think Mark's going to go fucking practice without us knowing about it. That's what
Mike is the greatest FPS player ever. Don't you know that?
Yeah, come on now.
I wouldn't start saying that about him. He might start getting some challenges he can't handle.
As soon as Destiny has...
People out there in the world of the interweb, if you want to challenge one of us to a game, let us know what game and when, and we will let you know if it's possible, because that would be fun.
Yeah, man.
Comment on 1v1 us, bro. 1v1 us.
I could say this.
Take anybody on in Call of Duty. He is the greatest Call of Duty player with like a 10 KD, so he can take.
And as soon as they implement private matches into Destiny, I'll take anybody on this team on right now.
No.
No.
I'll take any of you on.
You'd lose. I'd kick your ass.
PvP? I don't think so, buddy.
I'd kick your ass.
All right.
I'd kick all your asses in PvP.
Oh yeah, but speaking of that, yes, Bungie, if you are listening, get a private match thing for the PvP. That's so stupid. You don't. I mean, it doesn't. I can't imagine it's that difficult to do. What, you just don't let other people join.
Going back to last week's podcast, yeah, that'll be half the price of the next DLC after the Taken King, right?
Well, if you want private matches, it's going to be.
Buy the next DLC.
For all our Destiny fans out there, I am going to go get a bunch as soon as they're available at 7-Eleven, a bunch of Red Bulls. I will be getting the codes off of them, and somehow we'll figure out a way to give them out.
They're available now.
Big shout out to Jared, who Arias X on our PlayStation.
Okay, well I will go to 7-Eleven and get some Red Bulls. I don't even drink Red.
Jared this week bought some Red Bulls. Big shout out. Gave us all our clan members some of the codes, and we got some of that XP bonus stuff.
Yeah, because you can't get it in the UK.
But it works. It works.
Yeah, it still works, but you can't get the cans of Red Bull because they don't have 7-Elevens over there.
Well, what can I say? America must come first.
Fuck
America, fuck yeah.
Happy 4th of July for yesterday for all the Americans out there.
Yeah, happy birthday to America.
And happy birthday to Kevin Caswell, you drunken motherfucker. A big shout out to Big Steve, Shoot Crowder.
Shoot Crowder!
Hey guys, I bet you guys can never guess. I was actually #2 in the world in one video game at one point. Try to guess what game it was.
Barbie for the NES.
It was this.
Well, that's because nobody else fucking played it.
I can see.
Only 2 players, mate.
No,
like
there were only 2
people
players.
played it.
Actually, dude,
that was a big game.
Fear was an awesome game. Really graphic and bloody. I loved it. Loved every second of it.
And I'd like to also give a shout out to Dave, Chris, and Sam for playing zombies with me on the live stream the other day. I mean, we had just a kick-ass group, and it was a blast to do that. So all you guys out there, which is UNC, Ignorant Sam, and Red Knight Artie, all 3 of them, big shout out because that was fun. And thanks to all the viewers again who actually came on there.
Yeah, big ups to Sam and Artie.
Guys, go on the website, leave comments, tell us what you want to play. Tell us what you want to see on the website. Come on, you know what I mean? Give us some fucking...
If you need sexual favors, whatever, we're here for you.
Luke's up for that, so you know what I mean?
Luke is the man. He's basically like Jason Statham, ladies. I mean,
Luke was humping fucking Kevin the Bush last night, so you know what I mean?
Now that's hot.
It didn't happen because I don't remember it.
Anyway, boys and girls.
It didn't happen unless it gets on Facebook, Liam.
Huh?
So it didn't happen unless it gets on Facebook.
Oh,
it's going on Facebook. It's going on Facebook.
And I had a personal best today, though. Advanced Warfare, I know whatever, but it is a hard game to play. You would agree, Mike, right? On the multiplayer, it's not easy.
It's not. It all depends on if you use the Ohm on regular team deathmatch. It's easy if you use the Ohm.
Yeah, but no. Today when I was playing, I got a first for me. I got a triple kills, and 2 of them were one right after the other, and then 2 double kills, all in one match. So I got 3 triple kill sets and then 2 double kills. So I got the triple double.
That's stupid. That's just stupid.
I mean, but dude, that was difficult. I've never done that in any Call of Duty.
I did successfully. I think didn't you say I ruined one of your kill streaks?
Yes, you have before. Yes.
And Ben, all right, Ben. I think we're.
Ben, lead us out to the promised land.
Seems like a short one this week, huh?
It's been an hour, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, it's been an hour? Wow, time flies when you're having fun. Wow. Holy shit. All right, well, this has been the Hotspot Gamer podcast. You can find us on Facebook. Just look up Hotspot Gamer. You can find us over on Twitter at HS Gamer Reviews. You can find me on Twitter at Ben K. Severed. Mike is at HS Gamer Reviews. So if you're talking to Hotspot Gamer, you're talking to Mikey. You can find B-Side, Will, at B-Side23 on Twitter, at Liam Finnegan 7 over on the Twitterverse. And wait, do we have a Pinterest yet? No? Okay. Well,
what's Luke's Twitter? Luke, what's your Twitter?
What is Luke's Twitter?
Tell you what.
Luke's live stream isn't even on the website yet. Still waiting for that.
Luke's still on Trading Wheels, so we'll get him along. No problem. All right. Well, either way, yeah. So we got the Facebook, we got the Twitter, Hotspot Gamer on YouTube. Check us out over there. I think we just put up a video the other day, or Mike did. And
.com.
www.hotspotgamer.com, where you can find us. You can sign up, get free shit. You can put in a little bit of cash for the lottery, the monthly lottery. You can win free games, free T-shirts, everything on a monthly basis. So come and join us. And for God's sakes, have a great week and keep on gaming.
Good night, people. Good night.
Good night.